when we look at the what I would consider, a concept of a contour bank or different pollinator strips, etc., the measures we saw in your video, someone has rightly asked, how do you know practically where to put them? How do you know how to do that? Is that because of experience over time in seeing the way the water flows and how the land and how the crops grow? Do you use technology? Practically, how do you know how to do that?
We use a lot of technology to make sure, and it took quite a bit of planning to actually map them out with a map. And it was our agronomist, not us, because we couldn't do it ourselves. You definitely need technical assistance for that. Our agronomist mapped the areas. We needed to make sure they were the right width and the right place for our machinery, so we could farm around it and we could spray around it. But the fact that we can turn off our individual planter units and our sprayer units also make it easier. A lot of technology to map it, put it into the computer, to follow it using GPS, and then the agronomic know-how to know what native plants to establish. And because we like flowers, we put a lot of flowers in there. And it takes some management. We had to actually clip with a rotary mower or a sickle mower the prairie strips because they were getting weedy and they were getting a lot of volunteer wheat from the adjoining farm field. So just the beginning of this week, we actually clipped them. So it takes modern technology and it takes just good old farming practices to be able to put them in there. And again, we love flowers, so we always spend a little extra money to put in those flower seeds in our pollinator habitats, our filter strips, and even in our cover crops, so that in the fall we have these beautiful fields of sunflowers and people know they're there. They ask us about them. They take pictures there. They maybe pick a few for a home bouquet. We also have radishes and turnips that they can eat, and I've cooked a few up. They taste really good. So it takes a little bit of technology.